So following on from our recent theme of special edition mid-engine cars, we've talked about the Ferrari 458. This is a car that we really need to talk about. Excuse the sunglasses, very bright today. The 675LT, the Longtail version of the 650S, and what a piece of machinery this is. I think this is from the best era of McLaren's work of the last 20 years. Apologies to the guys currently working at the technology centre. However, when you look at the styling of this car and the design, it is so crisp, so clean. I think it might be one of the best looking cars of the last 20 years. This particular example we would class as a high spec car. It's finished in Storm Grey, which is very, very similar to Grigio Silverstone actually you see on some of the Ferraris. So as far as we're concerned, with regards to the 675, there are a couple of things which we think are really important. Number one, the carbon fibre exterior pack. That gives you the front splitter in carbon fibre, the rear section of the side skirts, and also the rear bumper section. So as you can see, this car is fitted with the carbon front wings with the exposed carbon louvres. This is probably one of the must-have options as far as I'm concerned on a 675LT. Many owners have retrofitted this option as well. Unfortunately, there are issues with some of the aluminium panels on the McLaren's, which causes a bit of, it's not actually corrosion, it's a bit of a reaction with the aluminium under the paint, which causes a bit of bubbling around the lower arches, the top of the arches, should I say. With this, you isolate that problem and stop it from happening. The other lovely advantage that the 675 Spider has is because obviously we're running a carbon fibre monocoque, you don't have to worry about chassis flex that you get in some other manufacturers' vehicles. And as a result of that, there's no difference in terms of rigidity with a roof on or a roof off on this car. Another thing to really admire in this car is the beautifully sculpted titanium exhaust, which if you look through the rear arches, you can see beautifully. It looks great. One very, very important feature that you need to think about when buying a 675LT, and everyone needs to check this. The seats are quite tight on these cars, and they came in two sizes. Even though the actual carbon frame is identical, the cushioning is slightly different. You need to find a car that has the touring size seats. One really special feature this car has, which not many do, this has the track telemetry pack, which has an integrated V-box. You have a front-facing camera. You have a center camera here mounted as well, behind the driver and passenger, and also have an extra one on the rear. Therefore, you can create some great footage of a lap around Silverstone. One rather exciting piece about this car is when you're driving it and you're on full throttle, every time you pull your right paddle for an upshift, McLaren thought, we're going to make it more exciting. We'll fire some extra fuel down the exhaust system and you get this almighty crack from the exhaust, and it sounds absolutely amazing. It really does. Although it looks very similar to a 650S, this car only actually shares 33% of its parts with that car. So you add all those amazing external features together, and then we talk about the interior. Ergonomically, this is a really, really clean, beautiful interior on this car. I personally love it. McLaren are renowned for having the best steering feel and directional steering of pretty much any car out there. Add all these features together, an amazing powertrain, excitement, you have a true modern classic. And alongside cars like the 458 Speciale, this is one to buy.